Welcome to the Full of Tracy Money Audio Commentary. This is Owen Tracy recording, and it is 3:48 p.m. That is Central Time, and today is July 18th. Well, I thought that today could be characterized in a simple phrase, risk off. Where, for example, we had Bitcoin, who was down $900, and it had one point been up about 1,000. Then the Dow Jones was down about 500, so that's a downward dynamic following the breakout that we'd had yesterday, and it was led lower by some of the banks, and both JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs were down in excess of 3%, so that was pretty dynamic moves overall. Gold prices were down about $14, and silver followed through on the downside from yesterday, and it was down 35 cents. Then we had a somewhat firmer dollar, and particularly so against the yen, where the yen is weaker again by another 1 yen move, and these 1 yen moves have been happening with quite a lot of regularity. Then when we think about the broader markets here, we've had the end of the Chinese plenum with not much changing. Then Christine Lagarde was speaking today, talking about that they don't have a schedule that they're going to stick to with their process of either lowering or hiking rates. But what she was also quite clear in talking about was that they believe that inflation is transitory. It's that and the rationale is that there's been a mismatch between when price pressures first became apparent and then subsequently the wage response to that. Then we're living through that particular part of it now. They anticipate that wages will not give way to additional price pressures later. And of course, that's the bet that they're taking. Then we have the next big question will be, what kind of speech is former President Donald Trump going to give today? Is he going to be aggressive? And he is going to come out fighting. It's certainly looking like he's got Hulk Hogan going to do the warm-up show for him. So certainly there's going to be an area, or I guess an air of pantomime to the event. But he has been quite quiet over the last several days, and I think that's pretty understandable given the fact that there was an attempt on his life, but then also he's giving ample room for media to cover the disintegration of the Biden administration's attempt at holding on to the nomination from the Democratic Party. So certainly there's plenty to think about in terms of the markets in here right now.